Okay, so now I'm back with part two. I wish I could have done it all in like in one go, but YouTube 10-minute limit. Come on, man. I have more to say in 10 minutes. But yeah, anyway, Stephon Marbury. Okay. What do I mean, it's gonna be a very little interesting scenario because Marbury doesn't have an agent, and I feel him there, I think he's negotiated his contract on his own, why get an agent who'll take 2 or 3% of your salary, so that's when you don't have an agent, you can't get any trades or anything like that. So like right now, he's a shit creek without a paddle right now. But yeah, Marbury, he is an interesting player, and as far as like off the court, like there's like no better. No, it's like I don't think there's hardly any NBA player that's done more for the community than him. He had the $14 shoes, and LeBron James just like somebody asked LeBron James would he do something like that. He just like he laughed. I think. Yeah, and no, when the whole thing like with the Hurricane Katrina went over, he was very emotional about it. Some players like, I donate you like 10,000, 30, 20,000, $30,000. He was like, I don't know how much he donated, but he said I'm gonna donate anywhere from 500,000 to like $1 million or whatever. That's like that was like great. That was like awesome. But, he had the thing, where the nigga bought like a $45 million airplane, and I think he caught some flack for that. That like he should like you know give back the money to community or whatever. But I mean it's like his money, and he's done great community service. I mean, me personally, if I had the money, I would not buy a jet airplane. I had to be like on some Bill Gates. Like I had to have money like Bill Gates, but it's like I think Puffy has a jet, But Puffy said like gas price was so high he don't even fly it. I mean he like flies first class or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, that's like Stephon Marbury, most interesting guy in the NBA. And I mean, and some people say like he's like on crack or whatever, but I mean, how can he's never failed a drug test. I mean, because like he said some things like when I interview, I think he did like last year. I mean, the dude will say some like he will say some like wild shit, but he's never had. And he has one run in with the law, I believe it. No, that's some drunk driving in Phoenix or whatever, and that's it, and he had the thing with Isaiah, whatever that was, but he hasn't like beat his wife like Jason Kidd did, or like the wife beat. Jason Kidd, why did you beat your man? Jason Kidd wife is fine. She's fine. Like, and he beat her ass. Wow. But yeah, his kid has a big. No, I'm not gonna comment on that. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? I was saying talk about this earlier. Like the self-proclaimed best point guard. Now the thing with that, what happened was like, like a reporter had like I don't know why this gets blown out of proportion. Like it's like people like misconstructed or whatever. Like the reporter had asked him the question of like, who do you think is the best point guard in the NBA? And he replied with him. He said he's the best point guard in the NBA, and like everybody like criticized the guy, And did I personally think he was the best point guard in the NBA at that time? I mean, I can't really answer that. I mean, probably not. I mean, don't. Nah, he's always had the top three talent as far as point guard. But was he the best point guard at the point of time? No. I mean, I probably not. But was it wrong for him to say that? No, because that's how he views himself. I mean, so and like everybody criticized him like he said this that they went on blah blah blah. But I mean that dude asked him a question. The reporter asked him a question. He gave an honest answer. Now it wasn't the NBA has a specific way as to how you're supposed to answer a question like that. You're supposed to direct attention from yourself to like the team or whatever, But look that which is funny because the NBA markets games on a player base on that first they market the player, then they market the team, which is funny that they do that, but that's the NBA. But yeah, yeah, so he took a lot of flack for that, and I don't think that was wrong. If he was asked a question, he gave an honest answer, so everybody makes a big deal about it. They still make a big deal. They still like they just don't understand the little concept of that he was asked a question. He gave his the keyword is his honest his opinion or his viewpoints of how he felt. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So he got crucified for that. I don't like how that is. But that is because like I think they asked Jason Kidd that they asked Steve Nash that they gave you the standard NBA answer, which is to deflect the attention somewhere else, not to you, to the team, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, all the other thing I had to address is like the Plexico Burress. Oh my god, this nigga, he was in the club and he shot himself, man. I mean, he's like shot himself in the thigh, man. I mean, and like the mayor of New York is like really just really hard trying to go hard after the nigga because I guess he violated the law. He didn't have a permit or whatever, and like get this nigga too. I mean, I know how athletes and movie stars and if you got money be getting off on things, but I mean, come on, man, this nigga, he just shot himself in the thigh with his own fucking gun, So and it's like we're gonna send you to jail. I mean, come on, they're like worse crimes going. I'm sure there are worse crimes going in New York. Don't give him a fine or whatever. I mean, this is like something they really can get a slap on the wrist because he shot himself. He didn't shoot nobody. If he would have shot somebody, accident, I'd like lock his ass up. But like he shot himself. He's fucking. What I'm saying? He's an idiot. Everybody like laughing at him. I mean, I had like an incident that happened. I didn't shoot myself, but I was involved in something where I hurt myself for being stupid, and I probably should have lied about it, but I told the truth, people told my ass up, but I kind of laugh at it now. But yeah, I'm just I'm just thinking. I mean, the niggas on wine, I mean, what kind of wine just gets you so fucked up where you like shoot yourself? Come on, man. I'm like trying to picture the thing, like this nigga's like in the club, like or whatever, sipping on some wine. I don't know, man. What do he do? We just find like, I mean, I, I mean, what do he do? Like, well, oh man, I just don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm just having a hard time grasping the concept that he shot himself in the thigh, and like, cause like if you know how a gun, I mean. Did he not have the safety on or something? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, how do you shoot yourself in the thigh, man? Plexico Burress, man. How do you shoot yourself in the thigh? Dude's been wilding the fuck out, man. The Giants are probably gonna cut his ass cause they really don't need the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was reading an article that says the Giants can win without these superstars or whatever. So I mean, nigga, you skating on thin ice. They about to cut your ass. They gonna let you go, and I don't think nobody's gonna hire your ass, you know what I'm saying? Cause I did a video on Pac-Man a couple of months ago, you know what I'm saying? Pac-Man was a wild, crazy, dumbass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I can say at least Pac-Man didn't shoot himself, that nigga might been in the club making it rain. But at least he didn't shoot himself, he shot at other people and everything. But damn, nigga, you shot yourself in the thigh, man, nigga. Oh god, man. I'm supposed to be talking about Stephon Marbury, I'm out there, man. I'm through, man.